ground ball up the left side. Pass, rolling. One will score. It's in the gap. It gets by the outfielders. Jordheim goes back. Two will score. Here's a throw down to third. Not in time as Welsh.
Ivy throws it back in. We'll see if the relay comes home. It does not. It's an RBI single.
Called strike three.
Halsted Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
And welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. The final spot onto the state tournament out of the Eastern Dakota Conference up for grabs here in game number 2. Davies taking on West Fargo Sheyenne. The winner onto next week's state tournament here in Fargo. Our last final and our first game of the day, Grand Forks Central fell behind early 4-0, came back to win 11-7 over Fargo North. So Grand Forks Central, I believe, will for certain be, I'll double check, will be the 4 seed out of the East. So the winner of this game will be the 3 seed with the 1 and 2 seed to be decided later on this afternoon in the EDC championship game here at West Fargo. A game we will, of course, have for you on YourLiveEvent.com. Davies comes into this one 7-9. 10-10 in the EDC. Cheyenne 16-5, 18-2 in the Eastern Dakota Conference. These teams got here via losses, or one of these teams got here via a loss in the semifinals. It was Davies a 12-0 win over Horace yesterday to get here, while Cheyenne suffering the loss in the semifinals yesterday against Red River 4-1. Red River will play West Fargo for the EDC championship coming up later on this afternoon. Again, we'll have that on YourLiveEvent.com. We're going to take a break as they will announce the starting lineups, and then we'll come back here for first pitch when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Johnson's Pest Control has served commercial, agricultural, lake homes, and residential clients since 1984. At Johnson's Pest Control, their experts are here to help you with pest inspections, pest prevention, rodent or insect infestations. Plus, they provide advanced pest control methods that may include record keeping and smart technology to pass health inspectors. Providing service to eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. For more information, go online to johnsonspestcontrolllc.com.
Watch the 2023 North Dakota Shrine Bowl in conjunction with Three Borders Sports Network in your live event on Saturday, June 24th in Mayville.
Deutsch, you look to the left, and a nice little screen over on the near side. Getting away is Nelson down inside the 20, and he might score. He does. Down inside the end zone, and it's a 37-yard touchdown.
The 11-man game kicks off at 4 with the 9-man game to follow at 7. It's the Shrine Bowl with Three Borders Sports Network and YourLiveEvent.com.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com. Red River Electric Incorporated is a complete electric company with entrusted electricians that provide services encompassing a wide range of electric work throughout Fargo-Moorhead, Fergus Falls, and the Lakes area. The work at Red River Electric includes residential, commercial, industrial, agricultural, and design build. For more information, go online to redriverelectric.com. That's redriverelectric.com. Red River Electric Incorporated is your trusted local electrician.
Take your softball or baseball skills to the next level with personalized instruction from the professional staff at the Ball Yard. Their mission is to provide area players, young and old, the opportunity to improve their skills in a professional level facility and to provide a high level of instruction to youth players to help them achieve their goals at the Ball Yard. Come and visit the one place in the Fargo-Moorhead area where it's always summer. For more information, go online to fmballyard.com. That's fmballyard.com.
We are back here on YourLiveEvent.com getting ready for our state qualifying game between Davies and Sheyenne. A winner again onto the state tournament next week. Davies will be the visitors on the scoreboard. The Sheyenne Mustangs will be the home team as they're on the field here getting ready for their warm-ups. Let's take a look at the batting order for the Davies Eagles. It will be shortstop Taryn Vettel, right fielder Mia McCoy, Olivia Davidson, the center fielder, batting third. Batting cleanup, Avery Moore, the pitcher. Bailey Lilly, second baseman after that. Al Mann, the first baseman, followed by Olivia Wepler, Ava Bolton, and Ellie Steinlich will round out the batting order for the Davies Eagles. Again, Vettel, McCoy, Davidson, Moore, Lilly, Mann, Wepler, Bolton, and Steinlich for the Davies Eagles. In the pitching circle for the West Fargo Sheyenne Mustangs will be Autumn McGough, the senior. Addie Rolstead will do the catching for the Sheyenne Mustangs. Again, the Mustangs 7-9 on the season. Rather 10-10 in the EDC, 7-9 on the season. Cheyenne, excuse me, Davies 7-9. There we go, 10-10 on the season. Cheyenne 16-5 on the year, 18-2 in the Eastern Dakota Conference. And getting our center field camera back up and running here. So we had a little bit of a hitch to get things started on this windy day out here at West Fargo. So getting all that back in order, back set up here as our first batter will step into the batter's box. Taryn Vettel, the shortstop for Davies.
The first, the shortstop, number 9, Taryn Vettel.
And the first pitch, fouled over on the third base side, strike one. And the wind is kind of picking up here a little bit here as we get into our second game of the day. Remember, championship game to come after this one. As the 0-1 missing outside. Count 1 ball, 1 strike. The righty's offering, popped up, foul out of play, third base side. Alexander at third will give chase towards the fence. One, two outside will miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Still working on our cam out there in center field as the 2-2 on the way. This one hit to short, and it will get by the diving Geisler. Vettel is aboard. And it will be an infield hit, so the leadoff hitter is on for Davies. And that will bring up Mia McCoy, the right fielder.
Right fielder number 20, Mia McCoy.
So Mia McCoy at the plate. It was 11-0 in 5 innings. Cheyenne beat Davies, their only meeting of the season, as McCoy shows bunt. Everyone will come in, pulls back, it will be a ball. And now the 1-0. Called a strike. Rather will miss. 2 balls, no strikes. Bunt again. This one pulled back in time. 3 balls, no strikes. McGough has missed on her last 3 offerings. Bad pitch away from first and second, nobody out, and helping Davies to a quick start in the state qualifier. And the 3-0, missing low, ball 4. So after the hit from Vettel, McCoy gets aboard with a walk. It is first and second. Nobody out here on top of the inning, and now going to call her back. It'll be a 3-1 count, so everyone's going to return back. Vettel at second, McCoy on a 3-1 count. And that one a strike, now 3-2. And the 3-2 swung on and missed, so what we thought was a walk becomes a strikeout, and now 1 away with the runner at second, and Olivia Davidson, the center fielder, up to the plate.
Center fielder number 16, Olivia Davidson.
Davidson swings to the first offering from McGough. Oh, 1. Called a strike. McGough gets ahead of the batter. Davidson 0-2. Taryn Vettel stands on second, got aboard with the base hit. McCoy then, Mia McCoy struck out swinging, and now that puts Davidson at the plate. Here comes the 0-2. Pop back, foul, and will just stay in play. It looked like it was going to clear that fence, and then just comes up to the top. McGough's 0-2, that one called, strike 3, back-to-back strikeouts. So after giving up that hit, McGough has struck out 2, and that will bring up Avery Moore, the pitcher.
Now batting the pitcher, number 2, Avery Moore.
Avery Moore, another lefty that McGough will face here in this top half of the first inning of this scoreless game. And the pitch, called a strike. And the 0-1, big swing and a miss. Goff comes right at her, is ahead of Moore, no balls, 2 strikes. Vettel standing on second base. Goff looking for 3 straight strikeouts to close the door on this top half of the first inning after allowing that base hit. Here comes the 0-2, called strike 3. So she strikes out the side, no runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left on, scoreless through half an inning. Cheyenne will get their first cuts when we return. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
No Mustangs, errors, 1 run.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
On behalf of the Packer backers, welcome to West Fargo. They're excited to have you here for the EDC softball tournament. The Packer backers consist of a group of volunteers made up of parents and fans that are dedicated to support events, athletic programs, the arts, and overall community of West Fargo. Good luck to all the athletes competing in the EDC softball tournament, and especially our own West Fargo Packers. For more information, go to WFPackerbackers.com. It's a North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll have coverage of the Shield Softball All-Star Series on June 5th and 6th.
And the 1-2, hit on the ground, it's going to sneak through the middle for... Back here on YourLiveEvent.com, bottom of the first inning. No score with Kyra Narum leading off for the Sheyenne Mustangs. Next pitch comes inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Avery Moore, who ended last inning striking out looking, is in the circle for Davies. It'll be Narum, Shower, Alexander scheduled to hit this inning for the Mustangs. Ball looped in the air, left field is playable and pulled down by Avery Bolton, or Ava Bolton, excuse me. And that will be the first out of the inning. A fly out to left.
Number 10, Lauren Shower.
And that'll be Lauren Shower, the second baseman. And the lefty's pitch, this one fouled back. Not often you see a lefty pitcher coming through in softball, so we take these hitters some time to adjust. And the 0-1 comes high, evens it up, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one gets away from Moore. And Shower able to get out of the way in time now, 2 balls and a strike. Sheyenne last year, the EDC tournament champions. Now looking to be the 3 seed coming out of the East. Pitch is low. Wepler will keep this one in front of her. The catcher able to block it as it's 3-1. Ellie Moore playing first base. Bailey Lilly at second. Taryn Vettel at short. Ellie Steinlich at third base. And the 3-1. Swung on and miss. Count full, 3-2. Ava Bolton in left field. Olivia Davidson in center. We have McCoy in right. Here comes the 3-2. Runs high, ball 4, and Shower is the first base runner for the Mustangs coming here in the bottom of the first inning, and that will bring up McKenna Alexander to third baseman.
Third baseman number 7, McKenna Alexander.
Pitch called a strike, runner on to second, and the throw not on time. Shower will swipe second. Alexander will take that pitch for strike 1. Saw the runner was off to a good lead and just held up on that strike, so an 0-1 count. Oh, 1 comes high, 1 ball, 1 strike. Game number 22 of the season for Sheyenne. They play a lot of games on this year. Again, another, seems like yearly just compacted seasons coming because of the weather we've had here in the region. And at this point, it comes down to who's had more live at-bats, who's had more experience, who's been in more in-game situations. This one looped the other way is going to come foul. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Every team is, you practice inside as much as you can. You're sharing facilities with track and field, with baseball, golf, all your other sports, tennis, all your other spring sports. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This one fouled back. Count stays at 1-2. 1 away runner at second. You do all you can in those situations, but again, it is just that in-game experience. It's going to help you down the way as the 1-2. This one low, count 2-2. Next one comes low, count full 3-2, and we could see another walk here, and that would put first and second one away. And it runs inside, another walk. Avery Moore has walked 2 straight batters, and that will make first and second one out.
Shortstop number 6, Kate Geisler.
Kate Geisler, the shortstop, now up to the plate. Lefty on lefty, this one in the ground, past Wepler's glove, into the backstop. Schauer takes third on the wild pitch, Alexander takes second. So second and third one away. Chopped over to second. Lilly has it, bobbles it, flips it to first. It's in time for the out, but Schauer comes home, and it's the first run of the game. Sheyenne will take a 1-0 lead. Four 4-3 for the second out.
Catcher number 18,
but a productive out.
Rolstead.
I'll bring up the catcher, Abby Rolstead. Rolstead hits this one between short and third. Trotting home as Alexander. Rolstead gets an RBI base hit, a 2-out RBI hit. And 2-0 now the lead for Sheyenne, the defending EDC champions.
Courtesy runner at first base, number 16, Presley Tavetter.
Presley Tavetter will be the courtesy runner at first in the spot of Addie Rolstead, the catcher. I'll bring up Autumn McGough, the
now
pitcher.
batting the pitcher, number 11, Autumn McGough.
McGough gave up that hit and then had 3 straight strikeouts. The pitch comes low, a ball, and enough for Rolstead to take second. So 1-0 to McGough. The other way, high and foul out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike, runner at first, 2 away, 2-0, bottom of the first inning. Pitch taken high for a ball. And the 2-1. This one in the field of play. Charging in was McCoy. It comes off the end of her glove. Rolstead is home. McGough will trot on to second base, and another run is in for the Mustangs. That will be an error assessed to the right fielder, McCoy. 2-base error allows the run in. And it's a 3-0 game. Davies going to take some time. Their infield, their pitcher, their catcher, all in the circle right now. Trying to get things kind of settled in a little bit right now. And, you know, you're giving up some extra outs to a team like West Fargo Sheyenne.
Courtesy runner at second base, number 5, Maya Migler.
Maya Migler will be the courtesy runner at second in the spot of Autumn McGough. And that's a 2-out situation. I think McGough would have been normally left on, or I should say situationally, if there was less than 2 outs, 1 out, no out, I think she would have been allowed to be on the base pass, but Abby Masalik will now come up. Another wild pitch. Miegler will go on to third. So runner at third, 2 out. 3 runs have already scored this inning for Sheyenne.
Nice pitch, Avery.
2-0 the count. 2-0 count, runner on third, 2 away. Pitch from Avery Moore, foul back. Zonk will foul back the pitch. This is the 7th batter to come to the plate this inning for Sheyenne. 2 walks, a hit, and an error. Now we've seen these runs come across. This one coming the other way, foul. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Moore's 2-2. On the ground, slow to third. Throw across the diamond. That is in time. 5-3 ends the inning. There'll be 3 runs, a hit, 1 error, 1 left on, 1 complete inning out here at West Fargo High School. And the Mustangs will take the lead 3-0. Top of the second, we return on yourliveevent.com.
The Optimist Volleyball Series on June 12th and 13th.
This one comes Olivia Vetter, back set, blocked at the net.
Plus the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 10th and 11th.
Now it's with Class A. Here's Michael Nile with the windmill duck.
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Johnson's Pest Control has served commercial, agricultural, lake homes, and residential clients since 1984. At Johnson's Pest Control, their experts are here to help you with pest inspections, pest prevention, rodent or insect infestations. Plus, they provide advanced pest control methods that may include record keeping and smart technology to pass health inspectors. Providing service to eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. For more information, go online to johnsonspestcontrolllc.com.
And we're back here. Bailey Lilly at the plate for Davies, who trails 3-0 in the top of the second inning. She hits this one sharply over the head of Schauer at second. Lilly is on with the second hit of the game for Davies. Get our scoreboard updated here. And we had some technical difficulties to start the game, but we are up and running here with our pitcher cam now.
L. Mann.
I'll bring up L. Mann, the first baseman. And this one to third, played off the hop. Alexander to second, throw on to first, not in time. So 5-4 erases the runner at second for the first out. L. Mann is aboard on the fielder's choice.
Catcher number 26, Olivia Wepler.
Olivia Wepler, the catcher, up to the plate for Davies. Pitch comes high, ball 1. Davies not state qualifiers last year. Trying it out here as the pitch comes inside. I don't know. 1 ball, 1 strike. Trying it out here for the chance to go on to state. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on a miss. Wempler behind in the count, 1-2 with Al Mann over at first. McGoff's 1-2. That one comes high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wempler at the plate. Bolton on deck. 7-9 is Davies. 2-2. Missing outside. Full 3-2. Swung on and missed. Wempler becomes strikeout victim number 4 of McGoff. And out number 2 this
Left
inning.
fielder number 19, Ava Bolton.
And that'll bring up Ava Bolton, the left fielder. Al Mann at first, reaching on the fielder's choice. Called for strike 1. Next pitch comes high, chased by Bolton. Will swing through it, 0-2. McGoff another strike away from ending the threat here on the top of the second inning with that runner at first. The 0-2, called strike 3. 5 strikeouts for McGoff. It is no runs, a hit, no error, 1 left on. It will be 8-9-1 in the batting order for the Mustangs, and we return on yourliveevent.com.
Watch the 2023 North Dakota Shrine Bowl in conjunction with Three Borders Sports Network in your live event on Saturday, June 24th in Mayville.
Deutsch, you look to the left, and a nice little screen over on the near side. Getting away is Nelson down inside the 20, and he might score. He does. Down inside the end zone, and it's a 37-yard touchdown.
The 11-man game kicks off at 4 with the 9-man game to follow at 7. It's the Shrine Bowl with Three Borders Sports Network and yourliveevent.com.
Back on yourliveevent.com, getting ready for the bottom of the second inning. Briley Thompson, Quinn Thompson will bat, and then it's Kyle
Leading
Royer
off
on
the
the top of the order.
Second, first baseman number 12, Briley Thompson.
So Briley Thompson, Quinn Thompson, Kyle Wareham, the 8-9-1 hitters for West Fargo Sheyenne, who lead this game 3-0. Lefty Moore ready for her pitch. This one, roller on to short. Vettel has it, plants the feet, gets the throw. It's across and in time. 6-3 to start out this inning. A nice stretch by Moore over at first.
Right fielder number 1, Quinn Thompson.
Rather, excuse me, by Mann over at first. Pitch to Quinn Thompson comes high. Now Mann did a good job sticking with that throw from Vettel. On a speed coming down the line from Briley Thompson. Quinn Thompson now 1-0 on the count. Shows bunt, pops this one up, and no one can get a play as it lands fair. Thompson is on with the base hit as it just had not a lot of hang time between Wempler and Moore. And then landed between the two, and all that Quinn Thompson was worried about was getting to first.
Center fielder number 3, Kyra Narum.
And that ball, everyone had just kind of collapsed that direction of the field, but second was left wide open, so Davies catching a little bit of a break as Kyra Narum, the top of the batting order, comes up, lays off a pitch, the runner's on to second, and she is out. The throw came a little high. Vettel made the catch, And not sliding onto second was Thompson, so it's caught stealing for the second out. So the bases are empty now, 2 away.
Early on the play, dead ball, runner left early, runner is out.
And either way, they're going to say the runner left early, so it was a dead ball, so that would have the same results. Either way, bases empty now, 2 away. Aram lays off a ball that runs high. Red River, West Fargo playing for the championship coming up this afternoon, still to come here on yourliveevent.com, and then they'll wrap up our EDC coverage. Ball sent back and out of play. One ball, 1 strike, no one on, 2 away. Home half of the second inning, higher seed Sheyenne, a home team here today. Ball takes a bounce in the left-handed batter's box. Counted 2-1. 2-1, sent into the outfield, could be trouble. Trying to run in and make the play. McCoy had a beat on it, and the wind just kind of grabbing that one and redirecting it towards the end. Aram will get aboard for the first time in this game. That one will be scored an error.
Second baseman number 10, Lauren Schauer.
Second error of the game for the Eagles. Bring up second baseman Lauren Schauer. She scored the first run of the game. That came on the ground out from Geisler. Comes out swinging, fouls it back, strike 1. Three 0 advantage Sheyenne. It was a 5-inning game when they met in the regular season, advantage Mustangs. And the 0-1, this one fouled over the fence behind home plate. Good lead for Narum. She'll have to return back over to first. Runners off again, 0-2. It's called the ball. Runners off onto second, safe. Narum will get second. So count now 1-2. And the 1-2. That comes high. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Narum standing over at second base. Reached on that error from McCoy. And the 2-2. High and outside, ball 3. Full count here with the runner on second, 2 away. Should Schauer reach, we'll see McKenna Alexander, the third baseman. And the 3-2 pitch, fouled again, count will remain full. Moore's 3-2 pitch. Swung on, will go to the backstop, drop third strike. Let's see if they get the throw over to first. They will not. So Schauer will get first. Narum will get third, and the inning continues with 2 away to McKenna Alexander, the third baseman.
McKenna Alexander.
Alexander walked, scored a run last inning. Pitch comes high, a ball, and on to second. No throw will come down. Shower will get second base. So now second and third. Cheyenne's kind of figured out the rhythm here a little bit now as they go through the second time of the batting order. And they've used that to be very active on the base pass here this inning. Next offering low, count at 2-0. Avery Moore has walked two, including one, actually both came last inning. And the 2-0 gets away, comes high and inside, 3-0. You don't want to load up the bases for the cleanup hitter for the Mustangs. You are facing the heart of the order right now. Moore's 3-0, called a strike. Three-one pitch, fouled back, count full 3-2. Second straight batter with a full count for Avery Moore. Got the strikeout last time, but the ball got past Wepler, and that allowed Shower to get on to the base paths. See if it's a different result for Davies here. Popped up, but back at foul, out of play. Everyone will come back in and reset. Narum at third. Shower at second. Another attempt for Moore to try to close the door here on this inning. And the 3-2. Low and outside, ball four, and that's going to load him up. Third walk for Moore. First, second, and third are full, two away. And there's going to be a meeting in the pitching circle right now for Davies. I don't know if he'll bring about a change or he'll just bring about a discussion about best ways to get out of this inning here and to just settle things down. 3-0 the score here in the bottom of the second inning. And, you know, with the way this offense works for the Mustangs, you don't want to give them some leeway. You don't want to allow them to start stacking up runs. You don't want this to be a 5-inning game. With your season on the line, a trip to state on the line, and that's what Davies is concerned about right now. Is this turning into a big inning? So the home plate umpire will come in and will break up the meeting in the pitcher's circle.
Now batting the shortstop, number 6, Kate Geisler.
Kate Geisler will come out here and bat with the bases loaded. And she will play off strike one. Aram at third, Shower at second, Alexander at first. Wind starting to pick up here in this at-bat. Moore, the lefty, will throw this one that comes to the backstop, and the runner will score from third. Narum is home. It's a 4-0 game. The other two runners will advance on. Count now 1-1. EDC State Qualifier here on this Saturday afternoon, our second of two. We already saw Central qualify for state. This one chopped past the first baseman, picked up at second. Could they get the throw there on time? They do. 4-3 on the ground out, and that will end the inning. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, 2 left on. We have played 2 complete innings, 4-0 Davies. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Top of the third inning, Davies down 4-0. Ellie Steinlich will lead off. Third baseman, the number 9 hitter for Davies. And the pitch from McGough comes inside. Will hit Steinlich. She'll get first on the hit by pitch. Back up to the top of the order, Taryn Vettel takes for a strike. Alexander at third, playing a few steps in towards home plate, as is Thompson over at first. Davies down 4-0, trying to see if they're just going to try to move runners across here. Excuse me, move runners over here, as this one outside missing. 1 ball, 1 strike. One fouled back, 1-2. Davies has managed a base runner both innings so far. Was actually both leadoffs. All their leadoff hitters so far through these first 3 innings have gotten on. They've just not been able to bring them around. 1-2, poked in the air, could be falling fast, down for a hit as it's played off the hop at center. First and second, no one out. Third hit for the Davies Eagles.
Right fielder number 20, Mia McCoy.
I'll bring up Mia McCoy, the right fielder, committing an error last inning. Shows bunt, comes back, and this one off Rolsted's glove into the backstop. Everyone's going to move up a base. So now second and third, nobody out. You know, when you're coming off a situation, an inning where you've had an error, allowed an inning to extend, sometimes a run to come through, it's a little bit more aggressive in those next at-bats. As a swing and a miss from McCoy. Got 1 ball, 1 strike. Field playing in as the 1-1 swung on and miss. Next pitch comes outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and McGough kind of saw the aggressiveness of McCoy's swings on the last 2 pitches in the same area, so thought she'd get her chasing for another strikeout. Instead, she lays off 2-2. This one pulled out of the air at first, and that'll become the first out of the inning. Runner's not able to advance, so second and third, and it's Olivia Davison, the center fielder.
Center fielder number 16, Olivia Davidson.
Olivia Davison coming up here, trying to bring these 2 runners home. Swings through strike one. Davidson struck out looking back in the first inning, was the second strikeout victim by McGough. 0-1. This one to short. Geisler gets it. Out number 2.
Pitcher number 2, Avery Moore.
And that'll bring up the pitcher, Avery Moore. Steinlich at third, Vettel at second. Moore taking strike one. Oh, one big swing and a miss. Behind 0-2. Five strikeouts from McGough. Looking for her 6th.
Gotta go with the pitch. Back outside.
0-2, miss it outside. Good eye by Moore. Lefty not coming in to chase that one. Five, 6, and 7 due up in the bottom half of this inning. Swing and a miss for Moore. And after getting runners at first and second, the Mustangs get the final 3 outs of the, or get the 3 outs needed to end the inning. It is no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 left on. Mustangs bat when we return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Red River Electric Incorporated is a complete electric company with entrusted electricians that provide services encompassing a wide range of electric work throughout Fargo-Moorhead, Fergus Falls, and the Lakes area. The work at Red River Electric includes residential, commercial, industrial, agricultural, and design build. For more information, go online to redriverelectric.com. That's redriverelectric.com. Red River Electric Incorporated is your trusted local electrician.
Take your softball or baseball skills to the next level with personalized instruction from the professional staff at the Ball Yard. Their mission is to provide area players, young and old, the opportunity to improve their skills in a professional level facility and to provide a high level of instruction to youth players to help them achieve their goals at the Ball Yard. Come and visit the one place in the Fargo-Moorhead area where it's always summer. For more information, go online to fmballyard.com. That's fmballyard.com.
Addie Rolstad, the catcher, will lead off the bottom of the 3rd inning. Sheyenne leads 4-0 in an EDC qualifier. Our only final score today was Central over North, 11-7. Ball in the air. This one going off the fence, extra bases. Rolstad comes down and puts down a good swing for the double, and the leadoff hitter on to second to start at the bottom of the 3rd. Bolton just kept backpedaling to the fence, backpedaling, and then looked like it was gone, and then hit off the top and rolled to the base. We're going to get a courtesy runner over at second.
16, Presley Tavetter.
Presley Tavetter will come in as the courtesy runner for the catcher Rolstad at second. It's Adam McGough, the pitcher, at the plate. Ball one inside for Moore. Next one, looped in the air. This one going into right. This time Bolton will get under it. Excuse me, rather over to left. She'll get under it for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder number 2, Abby Mashalik.
I'll bring up left fielder Abby Mashalik with Tavetter at second base, courtesy running for Addie Rolstad. So far the Mustangs have scored at least 1 run over the first 2 innings. This one foul the other way. Stings were EDC champions out of the tournament last year, playing for not just a spot to state, but what would be the 3 seed winner of this one would be the 3 seed, I believe, onto state. Ball hit over to second, 4-3 on the out. Olstead does advance on to third.
First baseman number 12, Briley Thompson.
And I'll bring up Briley Thompson, the first baseman. And Thompson takes strike 1 for more. That winner here does come out as the 3rd seed from the East as the 0-1 inside. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 away. That is to Vetter, the courtesy runner, over at third. 1-1 comes low. Now the 2-1 in the dirt, 3-1. Nice job by Wepler to stay in front of the ball. Outside, ball 4.
Call it one way, call it the other way too.
Riley Thompson
Getting carried away here.
draws the 4th walk from Moore. And now first
Right
and
fielder,
third, 2
number 1,
away.
Quinn Thompson.
And it's Quinn Thompson. And now we're having a conversation with the home plate umpire and the coach from Davies. Quick meeting between those two. Now Thompson ready to begin her at bat with runners at the corners, 2 out. Low, ball 1. Next pitch running high. 2 balls, no strikes. Moore again has walked for this game. Thompson over at first, just drawing that walk. Of course, Rolstead led off the inning with that double. And the 2-0, this one gets behind the batter Thompson. Wepler able to get a glove out there and keep it from going to the backstop, which I would imagine would have brought in another run to make it 5-0. And the 3-0. Called a strike, 3-1. And it comes back to that situation for Thompson to take the bat off the shoulder. It's going to have to be just a pitch that you couldn't pass up on. That one getting the low part of the strike zone. As a 3-1. That one called for strike 2. So now the count full. So Avery Moore able to battle back from a 3-0 count to get it full, 3-2 with 2 away. Trying to make this a scoreless bottom of the 3rd inning. 3-2, poked in the air onto center. If it's down, it's going to count for a couple runs. Rolstead was off from 3rd. Trevetter was off from 3rd. Briley Thompson held up at 1st and now comes around to score. That will be a double and 2 in for Quinn Thompson, and 2 more runs makes it 6-0 Davies.
Center fielder number 3, Kyra Narum.
Kyra Narum, the center fielder and top of the order leadoff hitter for Sheyenne, batting here with the runner at second, 2 away. So 2 runs come in with 2 outs for the Mustangs. Ball high and outside, thrown by Avery Moore. And the 1-0, slicing in the air to right field, down for a hit. Thompson makes her way around third. She scores, misplayed in the outfield, and that allows Narum to get second. So Narum will get a hit. Rather, that will be an error.
Second baseman, number 10, Lauren Schauer.
And that'll bring up Lauren Schauer in a 7-0 game. And Schauer takes the ball inside. So McCoy will be assessed the error. And this one will go foul, out of play, third base side. Three hits this inning for the Mustangs. And this one could be hit number 4, and it's down. Narum's coming all the way around from second to score. Schauer on to second. 8-0 game. And that will be an error.
Third baseman, number 7, McKenna Alexander.
2 errors this inning, 4 in the game for Davies, down 8-0, bottom of the third. And McKenna Alexander coming to bat, lays off a ball inside. Lauren Schauer over at second base. Comes low. Well, will be a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next one comes up and will get Alexander in the helmet. She is hit by a pitch. So now first and second. You can hear that one all the way up to the press box. And Alexander will come back to the dugout. Probably a timeout and a meeting in the circle. It looks like we're going to get a new pitcher. We'll step aside. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
On behalf of the Packer backers, welcome to West Fargo. They're excited to have you here for the EDC softball tournament. The Packer backers consist of a group of volunteers made up of parents and fans that are dedicated to support events, athletic programs, the arts, and overall community of West Fargo. Good luck to all the athletes competing in the EDC softball tournament, and especially our own West Fargo Packers. For more information, go to WFPackerbackers.com. It's a North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll have coverage of the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 5th and 6th.
And the 1-2. Hit on the ground. It's going to sneak through the middle for a base hit.
The Optimist Volleyball Series on June 12th and 13th.
This one comes Olivia Vetter, back set, blocked at the net.
Plus the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 10th and 11th.
Now it's with Class A. Here's Michael Niall. with the windmill duck.
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
And we are back here on yourliveevent.com. So our changes, Avery Moore will move to right field. Mia McCoy will come out. And coming in will be Mariah Nelson. Nelson will be batting in the second spot of the order, at least as far as we know. Will be batting in that spot of the order as the second pitch to Geisler comes inside. And both runners will advance on. Schauer to third, Alexander to second. Second and third, 2 away. All runners on the base paths belong to Avery Moore. It's another lefty who comes in for the Davies Eagles. Geisler will foul a pitch along the ground at third. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Mariah Nelson, the junior, into the game for the first time. Geisler on to second. Lilly has the play. 4-3 ends the inning. Not before 4 runs come across. We have played 3 complete. It is 8-0 advantage. West Fargo Sheyenne in the EDC State Qualifier. Back with the 4th inning. We return on yourliveevent.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Johnson's Pest Control has served commercial, agricultural, lake homes, and residential clients since 1984. At Johnson's Pest Control, their experts are here to help you with pest inspections, pest prevention, rodent or insect infestations. Plus, they provide advanced pest control methods that may include record keeping and smart technology to pass health inspectors. Providing service to eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. For more information, go online to johnsonspestcontrolllc.com.
Watch the 2023 North Dakota Shrine Bowl in conjunction with Three Borders Sports Network in your live event on Saturday, June 24th in Mayville.
Deutsch, you look to the left, and a nice little screen over on the near side. Getting away is Nelson down inside the 20, and he might score. He does. Down inside the end zone, and it's a 37-yard touchdown.
The 11-man game kicks off at 4 with the 9-man game to follow at 7. It's the Shrine Bowl with Three Borders Sports Network and yourliveevent.com.
And inning starts out with an infield hit for Bailey Lilly as she hit it over to third. Alexander got the throw, but Lilly able to leg this one out for a base hit. 4th hit of the game for Davies. And that'll bring up first baseman Al Mann. Davies down 8-0. And swings to the pitch from McGough. 6 strikeouts in the game for Anna McGough. Now the 0-1 swung through by Mann in the hole 0-2. Feeling a little bit more pressure right now if you're Davies because we are in the 4th inning. You're down by 8. As the 0-2 the other way will come foul out of play. You're down by 8. You're getting close to that 10-run barrier right now. You don't score this inning. You give up 2+ runs in the bottom to the Mustangs, and all of a sudden that top of the 5th inning has a whole different look. So if you're Davies right now, you want to cut into that deficit, but you're playing a little bit of that crunch as it's on to third, throw to second. They'll get the first, throw over to first base. Will go to the fence. So Lilly's retired for the first out at second. Al Mann is at first on the fielder's choice.
Now batting for the Eagles, number 6, Emery Muchenbaker.
Emery Muchenbaker will bat for the spot of Wepler. Swings through strike 1. Watcher Baker, the freshman, into the spot of Wepler. See what that does defensively for the Davies Eagles here in the bottom half of this inning. This one off the end of the bat, down in the infield. They'll get the out at first. We'll try to get second. They won't. So Elman's on to second. Wepler is retired for the second. Excuse me, Muchin Baker is retired for the second out. Now 2 away.
Left fielder number 19, Ava Bolton.
And we'll bring up Ava Bolton. Bolton swings through strike one. She is 0 for 1 in the game. Struck out looking to end the second inning. And the 0-1. This one will come out of play. Oh, and 2 to Ava Bolton, the left fielder, with a runner at second. 2 away, top of the 4th inning. Davies looking for a little 2-out rally going here, and another strikeout comes from McGough. That will end the inning. Strikeout number 7. No runs, a hit, no errors, 1 left on.
Davies Eagles in the 4th. No
Cheyenne
runs.
will be batting here in the bottom of the 4th inning. We return on yourliveevent.com.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
Welcome back here to yourliveevent.com. EDC
Leading
State
off the
Qualifier.
Of the 4th inning.
Bottom of the 4th inning, and it'll be Addie Rolstead, the catcher for the Cheyenne Mustangs, to lead off, up 8-0. Ryan Nelson back out to work another inning, pitched just an inning of a third, coming in last inning of relief. Got Geisler to ground out to end the inning. Pitch high and outside a ball. Rolstead, McGough. Schalick will bat this inning. Next one gets away from Nelson. It's 2-0 count. Next one will get away. And to the backstop, 3-0. Still to come this afternoon will be our championship game at River and West Fargo. That is for the 1 and 2 seed out of the East. Nelson will lose her grip on this one. It's a 4-pitch walk. And Addie Rolstead will get first base on the walk. And I'd imagine we will have a courtesy runner. Yep, courtesy runner will come in at first. Presley Trevetter will come in as a courtesy runner at first.
Presley Trevetter.
So Trevetter will run at first. She's come in a few times, has scored a
Now
few runs in this game.
Number 11, Autumn McGough.
And now it's pitcher Autumn McGough for the Mustangs. McGough will take a ball low. Trevetter running on to second. Will take second base. The ball takes a hop past the glove of Lilly. So Trevetter gets the stolen base. Will advance on to third on the error. Fifth error of the game for Davies. So runner at third, nobody out. And next one is a ball that gets past Wepler, and a wild pitch will score. Trevetter running for Rolstead, and a 9-0 game. So now about a fresh inning for McGough. 2 balls, no strikes to the Mustang pitcher. Pitch runs inside on McGough, 3-0. And ball 4. McGough draws a 4-pitch walk. So McGough is on the base pass, and I don't see an indication of a courtesy runner. Riley Thompson makes her way to the plate. And they're saying it was not ball 4. So it's a 3-1 count. McGough will come back to the batter's box. And now ball 4. So now they'll bring the courtesy runner in, but they're saying that was only ball 3. Either way, we'll see Nicolette Trevetter will come in to run at first. Strike that. Maya Miegler will come in and run at first.
Courtesy runner at first base, number 5, Maya Miegler.
So Miegler will come in and run at first. A courtesy
Left
runner.
fielder, number 2, Abby Mashalik.
And Abby Mashalik will come to the batter's box. Wild pitch to the backstop. Megler will move on to second. 9-0 the lead for Cheyenne. Nobody out here, bottom of the 4th inning. Again, if they hit a 10-run lead, then that would give Davies only 3 outs to work with. Obviously not 3 outs to get 10 runs, but enough to get under that 10-run plateau. Next pitch is low. 3-0 the count. It's Brian Nelson, the second pitcher used by Davies today. Avery Moore, who's now in right field, would be on the hook for this one. Taking all the way was Riley Thompson, Mashalik. Takes all the way for a 3-1 count. Pitch runs high, a walk. Back-to-back walks, that is 3 now, issued by Nelson. First and second, nobody out. And it's Riley Thompson, the first baseman.
Thompson.
Taken for a strike. Next offering will miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Grand Forks Central already a state qualifier here today. Cheyenne on their way as the state qualifier here with this 9-0 lead. On the ground, hit sharply to second, played on the hop, throw to first. Lilly will get the out 4-3. The first out of the inning. The other 2 runners will move on to second and third. So Central the 4 seed, Cheyenne the 3 seed. And then you will have the 1 and 2 seed decided in the championship game. Nicolette Trevetter, the senior, will be the hitter in the spot of Quinn Thompson. So in the game of the position of the right fielder, batting 9th. See if they'll keep her in to play defensively or re-enter, but either way, a big situation here.
Cheyenne, number 4,
Trevetter comes up
Trevetter.
first and second with 1 away, and kind of an excuse me swing, pokes this one towards the fence. The senior coming in having not played in this game in a pinch hit situation. And you're trying to get that 10th run right now if you're Cheyenne. Offering comes high, 1 ball, 1 strike. One comes high to the backstop. Megler from third, the courtesy runner, will score, and that is the 10th run of the game. So now a 10-run advantage for Cheyenne. Two one on the air, comes to left field, and this one is down, and it's fair. Michalek is scoring, and Trevetter on to second with a double and an RBI, so the pinch hitter comes through for the Mustangs, and it is a 11-0. Aram in the top of the order up here for Cheyenne.
Center fielder number 3, Kyra Narum.
And Narum will take for a strike. Next one outside, 1-1. Same spot, will miss, 2-1. Runner at second, 1 away. We'll have Shower up next. And pitch to the backstop. Trevetter on to third. And wild pitch. Actually, it'll be ball 4. Not enough for the runner from third to come home, but Narum on the base pass. The runners at the corner, still 1 out.
Second baseman number 10, Lauren Shower.
And now bring up Lauren Shower, the second baseman. Runner on to second. No one's there to cover the bag, and that allows Trevetter to come home from third. Pitch miss to Shower, by the way. It's 1-0 the count. Taken for a strike is Shower. Back-to-back 4-run innings for West Fargo Sheyenne, and still with just 1 out this inning and a runner on the base path. And the 2-1. This one over to third, and it's going to be foul. Steinlich got in the air to try to make the play, and it went over her glove. Would have touched any of it, that would have been a fair ball. And the 2-2 wild pitch. Narum to third. Three-two comes high, ball 4. Showers aboard the base paths. That'll be McKenna Alexander, the third baseman. Runners at the corners, 1 away.
Baseman number 7, McKenna Alexander.
It's 11-0 victory for the Mustangs in the regular season against Davies. Now a 12-0 lead. second is Alexander for ball one. Alexander has reached base all 3 plate appearances so far. Walked twice, hit by a pitch, has not recorded a hit. Runners off and on to second. So now second and third. It's away from Nelson, now 2-1. Ball comes in the dirt to the backstop. Another run in from third. That'll make it 13-0. Ball 4 low, and Alexander will get a board. That is 3 straight walks given up by Davies.
Shortstop number 6, Kate Geisler.
And it's a shortstop, Kate Geisler. Wild pitch, not enough to bring the runner in from third, but advances Alexander on to second. And we're going to have a meeting in the pitching circle. So timeout on the field. We'll step aside. We'll be back on yourliveevent.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com. Red River Electric Incorporated is a complete electric company with entrusted electricians that provide services encompassing a wide range of electric work throughout Fargo-Moorhead, Fergus Falls, and the Lakes area. The work at Red River Electric includes residential, commercial, industrial, agricultural, and design build. For more information, go online to redriverelectric.com. That's redriverelectric.com. Red River Electric Incorporated is your trusted local electrician.
We're back on yourliveevent.com. Avery Moore moves back from right field to the pitching circle. Ryan Nelson will move into right field, so they'll bring Moore in here to try to close the door on this inning with runners at second and third, 1 away. So Geisler comes low, a ball. So now a 2-0 count. 13-0 the lead for Sheyenne. And the 2-0. That runs high, 3-0. For the Mustangs, it was 3 runs in the first, a run in the second, 4 runs in the third, 5 runs so far here in the fourth. 3-0 pitch, that is called a strike. Chopped on the ground, fair on to first. That brings in 2 more. Geisler making the round around third. Will come in, will be held up at third. Two RBI triple.
Catcher number 18, Addie Rolstad.
Addie Rolstad, the catcher now at the plate. Two balls, no strikes. Now to Addie Rolstad, batting again for the second time this inning. What has been a 7-run inning and a 15-0 lead for the Mustangs. Takes a pitch outside, ball 3. Sent the other way. If it's fair, it's trouble, and it's just going to land foul. So now 3 balls and a strike. Runner at third, 1 away. And 10 batters this inning for the Mustangs. 3-1. This one in the air. Playable at third. Steinlich comes in. We'll hang on to this one for the second out.
Pitcher number 11, Autumn McGough.
9-1-2 will bat in the top of the 5th inning for Davies, as Autumn McGough is in the batter's box now. He's off a ball high. Now the 1-0, that one low and outside, 2-0. Mustangs in line for win number 17 of the season. And next offering will miss, 3-0. Will get behind the batter and to the backstop. Another run is in. And McGough is walked. And it's Abby Mashalik to bat. Courtesy runner will come in for the pitcher at first.
Courtesy runner at first base, number 5, Maya Migler.
Maya Migler will come in to run at first.
Now batting the left fielder, number 2, Abby Mashalik.
And this one pulled out of the air. Nice play by Moore. It ends the inning, but a big one for the Mustangs. 8 runs come across that inning. They lead 16-0. Davies needs to score at least 7 to keep this one going in the top of the 5th inning. We return on YourLiveEvent.com.
Take your softball or baseball skills to the next level with personalized instruction from the professional staff at the Ball Yard. Their mission is to provide area players, young and old, the opportunity to improve their skills in a professional level facility and to provide a high level of instruction to youth players to help them achieve their goals at the Ball Yard. Come and visit the one place in the Fargo-Moorhead area where it's always summer. For more information, go online to fmballyard.com. That's fmballyard.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Ellie Steinlich will lead off the top of the 5th inning for Davies. And we'll take strike 1 from Autumn McGough. 7 strikeouts for McGough. And Davies needs to score 7 runs to not end this game early on the 10-run rule. Ball poked the other way. Diving attempts from Briley Thompson off the bag at first to try to get the first out. Thanks for joining us here on YourLiveEvent.com. So far, winners today, Grand Forks Central, which is over north in the qualifier. Steinlich will foul off a pitch there. Keeps the count at 0-2. 3 o'clock will be the start time for our championship game against Red River and West Fargo. And the 0-2 runs high, 1 ball, 2 strikes. One, 2 missing outside. Evens the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two fought off by Steinlich. Will keep the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two missing outside, 3-2. McGough comes around with the 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed. Strikeout number 8 for McGough. Steinlich strikes out to lead off the inning.
Shortstop number 9, Taryn Vettel.
It'll be Taryn Vettel, the shortstop. Up next for Davies. Plays off, strike 1. Vettel will fend off a pitch and sends it out of play. Now an 0-2 count. Down on strikes, Vettel strikes out swinging. 9 now for Adam McGough. And we'll have a hitter in the spot of McCoy.
Pinch hitting for the Davies Eagles, number 8, Reese Dietrich.
Reese Dietrich, the sophomore. Davies down to the final out to work with here. McGough comes at her with a strike. McGough looking for striking out, would be striking out the side for the second time in this game, but also would be 10 strikeouts for the senior pitcher. Swung on and missed. Dietrich behind 0-2. Sheyenne is a strike. Just an out, a strike away from a trip to state, and they get it. McGough strikes out her 10, and that will end this one. Our final 16-0 Cheyenne and the Mustangs on to the state softball tournament next week in Fargo. We'll take a break here. Post-game show coming your way next on yourliveevent.com.
On behalf of the Packer backers, welcome to West Fargo. They're excited to have you here for the EDC softball tournament. The Packer backers consist of a group of volunteers made up of parents and fans that are dedicated to support events, athletic programs, the arts, and overall community of West Fargo. Good luck to all the athletes competing in the EDC softball tournament, and especially our own West Fargo Packers. For more information, go to wfpackerbackers.com. It's a North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll have coverage of the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 5th and 6th.
And the 1-2. Hit on the ground, is going to sneak through the middle for a base hit.
The Optimist Volleyball Series on June 12th and 13th.
This one comes Olivia Vetter, back set, blocked at the net.
Plus the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 10th and 11th.
Now it's with Class A. Here's Michael Niall with the windmill duck.
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Johnson's Pest Control has served commercial, agricultural, lake homes, and residential clients since 1984. At Johnson's Pest Control, their experts are here to help you with pest inspections, pest prevention, rodent or insect infestations. Plus, they provide advanced pest control methods that may include record keeping and smart technology to pass health inspectors. Providing service to eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. For more information, go online to johnsonspestcontrolllc.com.
Watch the 2023 North Dakota Shrine Bowl in conjunction with Three Borders Sports Network in your live event on Saturday, June 24th in Mayville.
You look to the left, and a nice little screen over on the near side. Getting away is Nelson down inside the 20, and he might score. He does. Down inside the end zone, and it's a 37-yard touchdown.
The 11-man game kicks off at 4 with the 9-man game to follow at 7. It's the Shrine Bowl with Three Borders Sports Network and yourliveevent.com.
Keep your job site stocked with reliable service from Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters. Our team specializes in everything concrete. That means hand tools and equipment, rebar of all shapes and sizes, concrete forming packages and ICFs, decorative concrete materials like color, stain, sealers, and coatings. And let's not forget our impressive fleet of winter construction equipment to keep the concrete flowing all year round. If you've got concrete questions, we've got concrete answers at Prairie Supply Inc., the contractor's headquarters.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com. Red River Electric Incorporated is a complete electric company with entrusted electricians that provide services encompassing a wide range of electric work throughout Fargo-Moorhead, Fergus Falls, and the Lakes area. The work at Red River Electric includes residential, commercial, industrial, agricultural, and design build. For more information, go online to redriverelectric.com. That's redriverelectric.com. Red River Electric Incorporated is your trusted local electrician.
Welcome to our post-game show. Cheyenne winning 16-0 over Davies. 16 runs on 7 hits. It was that big 8-run fourth inning that really put Cheyenne over the top here for this 10-1 win after 5 innings. Cheyenne now 17-5 on the season. They'll be the 3 seed out of the East. So they are the 3. Central's the 4 with the 1 and 2 to be decided our championship game. Davies ends the season 7-10 on the year. They went no runs, 4 hits, 6 errors in this contest. Adam McGough gets the win here. 10 strikeouts for the victorious Mustang as they win this one. And again, they'll move on to state as the 3 seed. The champions last year will come into state now as the 3 seed out of the East for the state tournament, which will be next week in Fargo. So a big win here for the Cheyenne Mustangs as our 2 state qualifying games come to an end here, and we now get ready to move on for the championship game, which will start at 3 o'clock. We'll be right here on yourliveevent.com. Red River against West Fargo. We'll have that beginning at 3 o'clock right here on yourliveevent.com. My thanks to Jake Wittroba, who's been helping produce and run some stuff behind the scenes in this game. We had lost our pitch cam early in this game, so we had to run out there to the outfield and get that going. Just thought that was worth noting here as we get through this broadcast. But one more game coming that will begin at 3 o'clock. We'll have that here on yourliveevent.com. But for this day qualifier, again, our final score, Cheyenne 16, Davies 0. Thanks for joining us on EDC Softball on yourliveevent.com.